Hello, my name is Leah. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a yoga flow that is designed for people who work from home and want a little break to move their body. To get started today, let's meet in a seated position, legs crossed under you. Just get comfortable on the ground or on a mat if you have one, and start to draw your attention to your breath. Deep inhale through your nose. Active exhale also through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the top of your head high towards the ceiling and lower your shoulders from your ears. Rest your palms and really root down through your glutes. Start to do some gentle shoulder rolls, lifting your shoulders up and then rolling them down. Just pick a direction to start. Come to stillness and switch directions. Just warming ourselves up from the top down. Come to stillness. Take a deep breath in. Lift your right arm up overhead, plant your left palm, and then exhale, tip over to the left side, stretching your right side body. Inhale, come back up through center. Replace your right palm on the ground. On your next inhale, left arm reaches all the way up overhead. Exhale, tip over to the right side, stretching your left side body this time. Still keeping track of your breath. Inhale, lift back up, replace your left palm down on the mat. From here, gently start to turn your head to the left side. Place your right palm on the outside of your left knee and just start a gentle twist over to the left. Inhale, fill your lungs. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Just using your left hand as a bit of a kickstand behind you. Keep your chin lifted. One more inhale. Exhale, start to come back through center. This time turning your chin and head to the right side, placing your left hand on the outside of your right knee. And this time, right hand is your stand behind you. Try and keep yourself with good posture. The top of your head is drawing up to the sky. Not hunching our back. One more deep breath here. Exhale, come all the way back through center, and we'll do a couple rounds of cat and cow spine from a seated position. Palms resting on your knees. On your inhale, push your belly forward. Take your gaze up to the sky for cow. Exhale, round your spine. Tuck your chin under, gazing towards your navel for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to a neutral spine and we'll meet in a tabletop position. Palms stacked underneath shoulders. Knees are stacked underneath hips. From tabletop, we're going to lower down onto our forearms, coming into kind of like 11s, so they're parallel to one another. And from here, just sitting back, maybe walking your knees back a bit, coming into puppy pose. So it's similar to child's pose in terms of your arms, but instead of being seated, your hips down onto your heels, we're high on our knees. It's a really nice stretch for your shoulders, your back, your forearms. Start to bring more weight back into your hands, lift your chest and your head, and walk your knees back closer towards you. Bring your palms to the ground, tuck your toes under, take a deep breath. On your exhale, lift your hips and walk your feet up to meet your hands, coming into a gentle forward fold. For your first forward fold, probably not going to be that limber, so just give yourself some time to slowly rock back and forth, keeping a bend in your knees. Just let your upper body hang. Maybe grab opposite elbows. When you're ready, plant your palms on your shins. Inhale, straighten your back, elongate your head out in front of you. Exhale, dive back, forward fold. And then slowly start to lift your upper body, rolling your spine all the way up, coming to stand in mountain. Staying at the top of the mat. From mountain, we're planted nice and strong on our feet, four corners pressing down evenly of both feet. Hips are tilted forward, shoulders are rolled down away from your ears. Just getting nice and strong in this pose. On your inhale, reach both arms all the way up over top. Interlace your fingers and release your index fingers. From here, take a big deep breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tip over to the right side, elongating your left side body. Keep your shoulders and your hips aligned to the front of the mat. Inhale, come back through center. This time, big inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, tip over to the left side. Squeezing your thighs together to help with your stability. And don't let your head sink too far to the left. Keep it in line with your shoulders. Come back through center. Keep your arms lifted. One more deep breath in. Exhale, sit into chair this time. Lowering your hips down, squeezing your thighs, squeezing your glutes. Keep your chest lifted and your arms raised, feeling a lot of heat in your shoulders and your back. And draw your navel into your spine. Sink a little lower in chair. Inhale. Exhale, lower your arms, come back to mountain. Give your knees a little shake out. Inhale. And exhale. We're gonna do a gentle back bend. So let's place our palms on our lower back as if they're in your back pockets of high-waisted jeans. Draw your elbows toward one another so that they're not out by your side. Squeeze your legs together, engaging your quads, your glutes, and really gripping the ground with your feet. As you inhale, lift up, and exhale, start to lift your chin and take your gaze back behind you. Just going until you feel enough of a stretch. Inhale, come back up through center. Bring your arms down by your sides. Take a deep breath and slowly roll your head down, coming back into a forward fold, just undoing that back bend. It's important to go slowly when you're moving from a fold to a back bend because you can injure yourself if you're trying to whip through that too quickly. Take care in the transition. On your next inhale, plant your palms on the ground, shoulders width distance apart. As you exhale, lift up on your right foot and step it back into a low lunge, dropping your knee, untucking your toe, and then lift your chest, bringing your arms to palms to touch at heart center. Head is tall, shoulders are down away from your ears. Maybe sink a little deeper into that lunge. One more breath here. Exhale, plant your palms on the mat, tuck your back toe under, lift up on your back knee, and then spin your back foot out 45 degrees. Lift your upper body and come right into warrior two. So we're bending deeply in the leading knee, keeping that back leg straight, back foot flat on the mat. Shoulders are low and arms are reaching in opposite directions. Inhale, exhale, drop your right arm down your back leg, flip your left palm and raise it up to the sky to exalt the warrior. Inhale, come back to center. Start to straighten your front knee. Keep that back foot 45 degrees flat on the mat, and then start to turn your chest to the front of your mat. Interlace your fingers above you, and then we're going to hinge forward at the hips, coming into pyramid pose. Gently diving forward over top of your leading leg. Inhale, come back up. Release the grip of your arms, widen them out. One more little breath in warrior two. And then turn your toes to face the long side of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward at your hips, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. You can drop your arms down to the ground, or you can reach for your opposite ankles. But just let your head hang here. Plant your palms on the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, start to roll your spine up to standing. And come to the top of your mat, both feet hips width distance apart, and we'll move on to the other side. Coming into mountain pose. Inhale, both arms reach all the way up overhead. Exhale, dive forward fold. Plant your palms on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, lift up on your left leg, step your left foot back, coming into a low lunge, dropping your back knee, untucking your toes, and then lift up on your chest. Hands come to heart center. Sink a little deeper in the lunge. Inhale, both arms reach all the way up overhead. Exhale, plant your palms, tuck your back toe under, lift up on your back knee, and then spin your back foot 45 degrees, lift your chest, and come into Warrior Two, other side. Bending deeply into your leading leg, both arms reaching opposite directions. Flip your front palm to face the sky. Inhale, exhale, drop your back arm down your back leg, exalt your warrior. Inhale, come back up. Turn your chest to face the front of your mat, interlace your fingers above your head, and make sure that your back leg is still planted on the ground. Start to straighten your front leg, and then gently hinge forward at your hips, coming into pyramid on the other side. Inhale, bring your chest back up. And from here, step your back foot up to meet your front, coming to the top of your mat. Drop your arms down by your side. Inhale, exhale, dive forward, plant your palms, and step your feet back to a high plank position. Inhale, exhale, lift your hips up and back, coming into downward facing dog. Take some time to pedal out your heels, bending your knees. Inhale, ripple your spine forward, coming back into high plank. And then exhale, lower all the way down to the ground, untuck your toes. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders, tenting your fingertips. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lower back down. One more time, maybe walk your fingertips just off of the top of your mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, press up and back into child's pose, sitting your hips onto your heels. Arms raised out on the mat in front of you and forehead resting on the mat. Inhale, press back up to a tabletop position. Cross your legs behind you and roll over, coming onto your back side. Bring your hips into the middle of the mat. And from here, holding onto your knees, round your spine, lower your upper body flat onto the mat. Elongate your right leg down and keep a bend in your left. Using your arm strength, hug your left knee into your chest. You can interlace your left fingers on top of your left shin. Maybe just massage your leg from side to side. And then try and bring your left knee towards your right shoulder. And then towards your left shoulder. And then extend your left leg long. Maybe reach for the back of your calf or your thigh, wherever you can reach. Just gently pulling, trying to keep that leg fairly straight. Getting a nice hamstring stretch. Exhale, slowly lower that left leg down to the ground. This time bend your right knee. And then hug your right knee into your chest. Again, maybe gently moving side to side if that feels nice. And trying to reach that right knee to your left shoulder. And then to your right shoulder. And then extend your right leg long and reach for the back of your calf or your thigh, wherever's comfortable. And then release your leg down. Inhale, big stretch up with your arms and your toes. Exhale, release your arms down by your side and come to Shavasana, our final resting pose. Let your breathing become passive and easy for these final moments of class today. Stay as long as you'd like, or you can press yourself back up to seat. We will end class today. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you in my next video.